Iris, we need to talk. I'm not satisfied with our marriage, to put it frankly. You spend every waking moment with our daughter and don't give me an ounce of your attention.
Excuse me? Kennedy is sick. She needs me now more than you need my attention, Elijah.
She's being looked after at the hospital. She has nurses around to take care of her. You're my wife and I expect you to take care of me. You haven't cooked me a single meal since Kennedy was hospitalized.
Aren't you worried about Kennedy too? I can hardly think of anything else. I'm worried sick. It's our job as her parents to put aside our own needs and make sure she is healthy and safe. Don't you agree? Until Kennedy can start to do things on her own again, I expect you to take care of yourself. There's no reason you can't help out with the cooking and cleaning sometimes too, you know.
Oh, stop being ridiculous. You're just using Kennedy as an excuse to slack off. I work hard to support the two of you financially. In return, I expect a clean house and dinner on the table. There's no reason why you can't continue to do the housework and look after her at the same time.
Elijah, I'm sorry, but I'm doing the best I can do already. I barely have time to shower and feed myself now.
Maybe you should spend less time at the hospital then. Leave Kennedy's treatment up to the doctors. I'm the one paying for her medical expenses. You'd better start respecting me a little more if you want those payments made. As your husband, I should be your number one priority. Understood?
The reason I had to quit my job in the first place was to take care of Kennedy. Don't you dare hold that against me now.
Say whatever you want to, Iris. I'm not changing my mind. You'd better fix your attitude now. I'm done with you. I'm done with you lazing around and blaming it on our sick daughter.
Done? What's that supposed to mean?
You heard me. I'm bringing divorce papers now. I expect you out of the house by tomorrow.
Divorce? Can't we talk this through? Elijah?
I have no use for a lazy housewife who ignores my needs. That's why I'm leaving you and marrying Autumn instead.
Autumn? As in my little sister, Autumn? What are you doing with her?
She didn't tell you? We've been seeing each other lately. She consoled me when you were too busy running around the hospital. She's the one who noticed I was suffering and stood by my side.
I'm going to warn you now. Autumn is bad news, Elijah. You're going to regret this.
Oh, shut up, Iris. You wouldn't understand. Autumn is better than you in every way. Younger, prettier, more obedient. She will make the perfect bride.
You're being ridiculous. What sort of man hooks up with his wife's sister in the first place? While your daughter is in the hospital, no less. I see nothing good coming out of this rotten relationship between the two of you. Good luck with that, Elijah. I'm only going to say it once. Don't come crying to me when everything falls apart.
I've made my decision and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to build a beautiful life with Autumn just to spite you. You are the one that's responsible for the failure of our marriage. You've neglected me to the point that I needed to go out and look for another woman. I'll pay the minimum amount of child support for Kennedy's treatments, but don't expect anything more from me.
Elijah, come on! You can't leave me and Kennedy like this and run away with her. Let's just talk this out.
There's nothing more to say, Iris. This is your fault. Deal with the consequences. Iris, long time no see. How's it going? I hope you're still not thinking about me after all these years. Have you forgotten about me yet? Did you find another man to neglect?
Elijah? Is that you? What do you want? You haven't contacted me once in 8 years since you ran off with my little sister. Why are you reaching out now? I don't have time to chit-chat, so you'd better make this quick.
You moved back into your parents' place, didn't you?
What? Why would you want to know where we live?
To be straight with you, I want you out of my house. The other day, while I was out visiting family nearby, I saw you and a kid entering our old place. Have you seriously been living on my property this whole time? That's trespassing, you know.
You haven't been back to that house in over 8 years. Why the sudden change of heart?
Well, considering my father's age, he probably wants me to take over the local family business soon, so I was looking to move back into town. Autumn and I just welcomed our first child a few months ago, too. I thought it was the perfect time to move somewhere a bit more spacious. If I take over the family business, I can ensure my son has a good career ahead of him as well. Everything is working out perfectly.
Don't you think it's a little distasteful to move your second family into the house where you abandoned your first wife and child? Whatever. I don't have time to explain the whole situation to you anyways. Do as you please. I heard that your father's business went bankrupt about 3 years back, so good luck with that.
Dad's business is gone? Why didn't he tell me about it?
Didn't you hear? Your dad broke his hip and was unable to work for 1.5 years. Nobody was around to help him with the work, so his business went under.
Well, I'm here now, aren't I? I'm sure we can start up the business again, no problem.
Your dad is a highly trained and specialized engineer. Do you really think you have the expertise to take over the business without any help from him? I didn't think you and your father were on good terms in the first place anyways. Have you talked to him at all since you ran off with my sister? Considering your father's age and condition, I doubt he's in any place to restart the business. I'd give up on that if I were you.
What do you know? You're just being a pessimist as always. I'm sure he'll perk right up once he sees me and my baby son. Then he'll restart his business, no doubt.
Well, don't talk to me about it. Go ask him yourself. It's not my responsibility.
Oh, whatever, Iris. Oh, and don't change the subject. We still have one important matter of business to discuss.
What is it now? I told you I'm in a hurry.
Get out of my house. You've been squatting on my property for 8 years with that brat of yours, haven't you?
Excuse me? Where'd you get that idea? Just because I was visiting the house doesn't mean I've been squatting there.
Our divorce went through 8 years ago and you're still clinging on to that old house? Get over it already and move on. Go live on the streets for all I care. Just get off my property. I don't think you understand, so I'll spell it out for you. I've got a dutiful wife and a son now. I have no use for you and your feeble daughter. Autumn, Mason, and I are going to live a happy life in that house. I don't want to see your face around here ever again. You're nothing to me, and Kennedy is no daughter of mine. Do you understand?
Have you already gotten everything ready to move in? Yikes. That's going to be an issue.
The moving truck is on its way into town right now. To be exact, you'd better gather your things quickly.
It's not really any of my concern. I guess you'll understand what I'm talking about when you get there. You're going to regret showing your face in this town again, Elijah. There's no room for someone like you here.
You can't stop me, so shut up and watch me live my perfect life without you. Hey, what is the meaning of this? Why didn't you tell me earlier?
Oh, about what? I told you it was none of my business.
Why is my uncle and his family living in our old house? I thought you and Kennedy were staying there. This is my property. Who let them move in?
To keep things simple, it was never your property in the first place. It was your father's property, and now it's your uncle's.
What? Since when? Why did nobody tell me about this? When did they move in? Where are you and Kennedy staying?
A lot has changed since you left all those years ago. This isn't the town you remember, Elijah. Anyways, your uncle made a fortune with his business. He decided to move back out to the countryside to retire.
Why would he leave the city in the first place? I don't understand.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him yourself? Your uncle helped out your father financially after he had to close his shop. The property was a thank you gift. Your cousins have started a branch of their father's business here in town, and it seems to be thriving. That whole side of the family has moved back into town since.
I've heard nothing about any of this. None of my cousins have reached out to me at all.
What do you expect? Everyone knows you as the man who ran away with his wife's little sister after his daughter was hospitalized. You ignored everyone who tried to reach out in the first place, so we all just stopped trying after a while.
Even so, I'm my father's only son. Someone should have kept me in the loop. I never blocked anyone. I just wanted some distance from town, so I didn't answer my phone, that's all.
Look, people have tried to reach out to you and you've never replied. It's not my fault that you've abandoned your entire family.
Maybe now that I've had a healthy son of my own, my father will welcome me back into the family. I mean, everyone was disappointed in that sickly daughter of yours, right?
I don't know what you're getting at here. Your father has loved and looked after Kennedy for her entire life. They are very close. Plus, she's made a full recovery now. Everyone in the community knows and loves Kennedy.
What? I always thought my father would want a grandson, not a granddaughter.
Did he ever explicitly tell you that? Or was that your assumption? Your father has never told me anything like that. For your information, Kennedy is class president and the first chair violinist at her middle school. She is a prodigy.
Kennedy? A prodigy? Are we talking about the same girl? I thought she'd spend her short, miserable life locked up in a hospital room. She fully recovered now? Anyways, if you aren't living at the old house, why did I see the two of you there? I saw both of you enter the house with my own 2 eyes.
When did you see us there exactly?
I was driving through town to check it out a few months ago.
Oh yeah, Kennedy and I go to visit your uncle's family a couple of times a year for special occasions. It was your cousin Austin's 30th birthday last month.
I didn't realize you were still that close to my family, so you were just there for a birthday party?
I guess you really don't know anything about the last 8 years, do you? I'm working for your uncle's company as head manager. That's why I spend a lot of time with him and your cousins.
You? Head manager? Since when?
Well, before you left town, I knew of your uncle and his business. After he heard about our divorce, he offered me a position immediately. He was worried about my financial situation and Kennedy's medical bills. I've become very good friends with your cousins and your Aunt Rachel. I have really enjoyed working with them all. Kennedy and I even went out on vacation with them a couple of months ago. We're like a big extended family. That's why you saw me at the house. I haven't lived there myself since the divorce. I have never trespassed or squatted in my life.
I can't believe all of this. How could so much have changed since I left? Where am I supposed to take my family to live now? I don't have the money to buy a new house.
That's not my problem. Don't ask me. I doubt your father wants to see you now. And it's not like my parents want to put up with you and Autumn either.
Why can't we go stay with your parents? It should be fine, right? It's been over 8 years since Autumn and I eloped and skipped town. They've got to be over it by now.
Good luck with that. My parents disowned Autumn years before the two of you got together.
But maybe when they see Autumn and my baby, maybe then they'll accept us back into the family.
They've already got a granddaughter they adore. I doubt they'd be happy about this new baby of yours and Autumn's.
Oh, shut up. What do you know? There's no way that they won't be happy. Maybe I could go with Mason first and test the waters. If things are okay, then Autumn can come after.
Is Autumn traveling with you now?
No, it's just me. Autumn is staying at a friend's house with Mason. She said that she'd come and meet me here once I'd set up the house.
Oh. What do you know about this friend? Does she stay there often?
What are you insinuating? What do you know about Autumn and her friends?
As you probably know, Autumn and I never really had a good relationship with our parents. Both of us left home as soon as possible after graduating high school to start our own lives. Autumn got into a bad crowd once she left home. She spent a couple of years with her friends in a sketchy part of town. I wouldn't be surprised if she's staying with one of those friends now as well. She never really moved on from that time in her life. Is this friend named Casey, by chance? I've met him a couple of times myself. Autumn and he are very close, you know. They were engaged at one point, but Casey got arrested and they broke up. She met you while he was in jail.
Casey is a man?
She didn't tell you. Yikes. I'd be careful with Casey if I were you. He isn't the type of guy you'd want to get involved with. Apparently, Autumn took him home to meet our parents once and they disowned her on the spot. He's a criminal.
What? Why would Autumn bring our son to meet with a dangerous man like that? Wait. You mean to tell me that she's been seeing this man the entire time we've been together? Oh, come on. Tell me what you know about this guy, Casey.
I've already told you everything I know about him. I tried to warn you about Autumn 8 years ago and you didn't listen. If you're really so concerned about it, go talk to her yourself. Stop bothering me. Go see what she's been up to yourself. It's not like you've ever listened to me in the first place.
What am I gonna do? It turns out Mason isn't my son after all.
Oh, really? Who could have seen this coming?
Mason is Autumn and Casey's son after all. She said it was mine because Casey is unemployed.
I tried to warn you, didn't I? Autumn's not the type of woman to stick with one guy.
She's been seeing at least 3 different men behind my back. She's been lying to me for our entire marriage. Now she's ignoring me and has told her parents that Casey is her real husband. I got divorce papers in the mail this morning. My side of the family has cut me off completely, and now my wife's left me for a criminal? What am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna be a twice divorced 45-year-old man with no family and no home. My life is ruined completely. There's no recovery from this.
Don't you still have your old apartment? I thought Autumn was staying with Casey. Surely your name is on the lease for the apartment, right?
No, after our divorce, I moved in with Autumn in her apartment. We've stayed there ever since. My name isn't on any of the documents. I've got no place to go now, and there's no way a divorce could possibly end in my favor. She's claiming I hid her.
Yikes. Looks like things didn't exactly turn out the way you thought they would. Boo-hoo.
What am I supposed to do now? Can you help me out?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm blocking your number after this.
Oh, don't you think that's a bit harsh? Can't we talk about this?
Not a chance in hell, Elijah. I'm cutting ties with you completely. Don't worry about child support for Kennedy. She's no child of yours anymore. I actually considered giving you a second chance when you contacted me out of the blue. But once you started talking, I changed my mind. You haven't changed at all. You're still just as selfish and entitled as you were 8 years ago.
Come on, you don't really mean that, do you? Remember all the good times we had way back then?
I don't want you involved in our lives anymore. Please do not contact me ever again.
What if the two of us got remarried? Doesn't Kennedy need a father figure in her life?
Shut up and get out of here already! We don't need you!
Iris, take me back. Please, forgive me.
Don't you ever contact me or my daughter again. Understand? After that, I blocked Elijah's number. Although I haven't been in contact with him or Autumn since I've heard rumors about their situation from friends. Apparently, Autumn took Elijah to court claiming he hit her and yelled at her throughout their marriage. Unable to defend himself, Elijah was ordered to pay damages. Currently, Elijah is living alone in a rundown apartment on the outskirts of the city. He's taken up smoking and has apparently struggled to keep a job. If that wasn't bad enough, a few co-workers have complained about him making unwanted advances in the workplace. If debt and unemployment weren't enough, apparently he's also being targeted by members of Casey's gang. I doubt Elijah will ever be able to turn his life around now. I can't feel sorry for him, though, after all the pain he put me and Kennedy through. Anyways, what happens to him is none of my concern. I'm just happy to be living a peaceful life in the countryside with my daughter.
Francine, are you there? Do you have a moment to talk? I was just wondering what the travel pamphlet about Colorado was for.
Sorry, Myrtle, what is this about? I'm afraid that I'm drawing a blank on what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the pamphlet that I saw on your living room table. Is that yours? How did it get into your house?
Sorry, wait a second. You're in our house again? I don't remember telling you that you could go inside. You really need to stop coming over while we're not there.
Don't go changing the subject on me. I want to know about the Colorado pamphlet. What is that about, huh? Answer my question right now.
It is none of your business, is what it is. What is it to you if I have a pamphlet about Colorado or not? I just happened to see it in the AAA office and thought to take it with me. That's it.
But you aren't actually thinking of going to take a trip to Colorado or anything like that, are you? You're not actually going to go and travel anywhere, are you?
I don't have any plans made at the moment, no.
Well then, if you don't have any plans to go anywhere, why did you bother taking that brochure and bringing it with you all the way home then, huh? And if you weren't thinking of taking a trip, then why would you leave it on your living room table where you knew that I would find it?
Hold on a second. I didn't leave anything on my table for you to find. I put things there, and you walked into my house without asking and just happened to see it. You do know how these two things are different, don't you? Nothing in the house is for your eyes, so please don't go assuming things from what you see, okay?
No, you're wrong. You're just trying to trick me and I know it. But I am not going to fall for it. Do you hear me?
Look, Myrtle, I just need you to stop walking into our house without asking us first, okay? That is seriously not acceptable.
Quit avoiding my questions. I'm trying to get information out of you, and you are clearly trying to hide something. I guess I'll just take this pamphlet for myself then. Now, I don't want to see any more useless literature like pamphlets, brochures, magazines, leaflets, or anything of the sort there again. Do you understand me?
You know what? Just do whatever you want. I really just don't care anymore. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, Francine, are you there? Do you have a second to talk? I was just wondering if you knew where the pamphlet about Colorado went. I swear that I left it out on the living room table this morning. I was just looking for it now, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Do you know what might have happened to it?
Oh, hey there, Fred. Did you just get home? Yeah, your mom came over and took that pamphlet, actually. So it's not even in the house anymore.
Hold on a second. My mom came over and she took the pamphlet? What did she want with it? Why did she have to take it with her? Did she say anything to you?
Well, she let me know this afternoon that she broke into our place again, and I guess that was when she saw the pamphlet there.
But wait a second, I thought that I took my mom's copy of Our House Key away from her.
Well, does your dad still have a copy? Maybe she took his copy off of him and used it to get into our place.
Oh, you actually might be right about that. I guess I'll have to tell my dad to be more careful about these kinds of things in the future. Ugh, why does my mom have to be so sneaky?
I know what you mean. But yes, please do talk to your parents about this because I'm getting tired of this happening with your mom.
Of course, I completely understand why this bothers you so much. I guess it's really a good thing that we decided to keep all of our important documents over at your parents' house, right? I really just don't get what gets into my mom sometimes. I mean, she really does think that she can just waltz into our place whenever she wants and take whatever she likes.
Well, she's definitely said that it's her son's house, so she doesn't need permission to come in plenty of times when I've brought this up with her before.
Oh, Mom, I really wish you would just get a grip sometimes. Well, I can't imagine that this is the last time that we've heard of this. I guess I had really to talk to Dad and make sure that he keeps a close eye on Mom.
Well, when you guys figure out what the move is going to be, please let me know. I have to tell my work when you guys decide.
Yeah, of course we'll let you know what we decide. By the way, are you going to be coming back home anytime soon?
Yeah, I should be home in another 20 minutes or so. It won't be that much longer.
Okay then, sounds good. I was going to offer to make dinner tonight, but I also got home a little late, so would you mind if I just threw something simple together?
Something simple sounds just right, actually. Thanks so much for making something.
Hey, Franny, are you there? I just wanted to let you know that my dad gave the okay sign on the plan, so we're moving.
Got it. Wow, this is really happening.
That's right, things are finally starting. I was just wondering if I might be able to ask one last thing from you.
You want me to do something? What do you need from me?
Well, do you remember when you were talking to me about how my mom was lecturing you over having that pamphlet for touristy things to do in Colorado?
Yeah, I remember about that, I guess. It already feels like forever ago. I mean, I didn't even know what her deal was, but she seemed to be pretty upset by it. She even took it with her, and we never saw it after that. Do you remember?
Right, well, the reason that I was asking about it was because I think I would actually like to take a trip there.
Wait a second, are you serious? Would you really want to go there someday?
I would like to go, actually, but I knew that my mom would have something to say about it, so I was testing the waters with that pamphlet.
You mean this is all part of some kind of plan of yours?
It is, and soon it will all come together.
Well, okay then. Just let me know what I can do and when you need me to do it. You can count on me, though.
Thanks so much, sweetie. I always know that I can count on you.
I knew it. I knew it all along. I knew that you were actually planning to take a trip to Colorado. You really thought that you could just go and leave me behind while you had all the fun? Well, you have got another thing coming. That is not how things are going to work around here.
Myrtle, what is the matter with you? You seriously waited outside my door so you could steal my bus ticket and drive off? Why would you do something like that?
Why do you think I did it? I did it because I wanted to go to Colorado, and I wanted to make sure that you didn't get to go. I stole your trip right out from under you.
What do you mean? Why would you do something like this? What is the matter with you? Fred, are you there? I just wanted to let you know that your mom took my bus ticket and drove off.
She really did it? All right, I'll be by the house to pick you up soon. We're going to the airport.
Are we still going to Colorado? We're gonna have to deal with your mother.
No, not Colorado. That was just bait. We wanted to make sure that Mom was already where she wouldn't be able to turn around before Dad and I used the real tickets that we bought to start our new lives. Now that Mom is going to be held up for a while figuring out what is going on, this is the perfect chance to go.
Oh, I get it now. You really tricked your mom, didn't you?
Finally, who the heck travels by bus these days, Francine? I mean, really, cough up for a plane ticket at least next time, would you?
So I take it that you made it safe and sound to Colorado then?
That's right. I wonder what all I'll get to see while I'm here. Maybe tomorrow I'll go to a national park or something.
Wow, you mean you really don't mind traveling around there all by yourself?
Of course not. I've gone on so many solo trips before. Of course, this is my first time out west, but as long as I pay attention to the landmarks, I should be fine.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure you'll be just fine out there. You got this, nothing to worry about.
Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be staying at a nice hotel while I'm here, aren't I?
Sorry, what do you mean by that? Why would I know about where you're gonna stay?
Well, this was your trip. You did have a nice place booked while you were here, right? Weren't you planning to meet up with Fred and Bernard later? I heard you guys talking.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. I was wondering why it was that you thought that we were going to be taking a trip. But I now realize that you must have broken into our house again, except this time we were home and you must have heard us talking about it. Isn't that right?
That's right. That's exactly what happened. You thought that you were doing so well hiding this from me, but I actually knew all about your little trip. That's why I waited until you were just about to leave for the bus terminal before I ambushed you and stole your ticket right from you and left you in the dust.
That's right. That's exactly what you did, isn't it? Although you did just admit to stealing my ticket. You do realize that.
Okay, fine. I'm so sorry for taking your bus ticket. There, I apologized. Anyways, Colorado is going to be so much fun. This place is way too good for you. Have fun taking care of the house while we're away.
I see now. They really did know what they were talking about. I mean, you walked right into their trap and took my ticket just like they said you would. They really had it all figured out.
What are you talking about? Who had figured what out? Stealing your ticket was all my plan, no one else's.
But of course, what else should I have expected? I should have never doubted them.
I am serious. What are you talking about? You'd better start explaining things to me this second.
I finally get it. It all makes sense to me. Myrtle, goodbye.
What is going on here, huh? Start making sense right now.
Sorry, but I won't be available to talk. I am taking a trip down to New Orleans.
New Orleans? Seriously? What are you even talking about? Have you gone crazy or something? Francine, are you there? I need to speak to you right this instant. It is really, really serious. You need to explain what is going on right now. Why was my brother waiting for me in the lobby of my hotel when I went downstairs to check out?
Mom, are you there? Do you have a moment to chat?
Oh, Fred, thank goodness it's you. Please tell me that you had nothing to do with this. I mean, did you even know that your uncle lived in Colorado?
Yeah, I knew that Uncle Sam lived out there. That's why we baited you to go out there in the first place.
You baited me? What is that supposed to mean? Coming to Colorado was all part of my plan.
Mom, I really want to know, do you enjoy being so mean to my wife? Because I know the reason you don't talk to Uncle Sam anymore is because you were always so mean to Aunt Kathy as well. I know all about how your brother never forgave you after that, and that's why you two haven't talked in over 6 years.
You don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything wrong, nothing.
Mom, it's because you get like this that even Dad and I had to finally think of some way to distance ourselves from you.
What are you talking about? Where are you two? What have you done?
We've been putting this off for a long time, but Dad and I are finally cutting you out of our lives.
Hold on a second. What do you mean by that? Why would you go and do something like that? It doesn't make any sense.
Because you won't stop being mean to my wife, that's why.
What does she have to do with anything? This is between you, your father, and I. She doesn't have anything to do with this.
Francine is my wife. She's my family. Of course she has something to do with this. Do you really think that Dad and I were going to sit around and do nothing at all while this was going on?
You don't understand. I was just training her to be a good wife.
You already lost your brother because you chose to act this way, and now you've just lost your husband and son too. Everyone was hoping that you would have learned your lesson, but it's clear that you have only gotten worse. I talked to Uncle Sam and I convinced him to meet you at the bus terminal to have a serious talk with you.
Wait, no, I don't want to talk to him. How could you put me in a position like this?
Good luck with the family reunion, Mom.
A few days later, Myrtle managed to distract her brother long enough to take a trip down to New Orleans. She must have gone there because I mentioned it earlier. While it's true that we did stop there, that was not our final destination. In fact, when Myrtle arrived, she was handed a letter that we had asked to be given to her when she landed. Inside the letter were signed divorce papers. That was when Myrtle finally knew that the chase was over. She spent the whole day crying that she had lost her family. I hear that she has since started to move on. She's found a new job and moved into a new apartment. One can only hope that she's reflected on the actions that brought her here, though.